Time to fix the pretty disastrous mess that the front left brake caliper caused on this car last time I had it out on track. Yep, so the main culprit was actually the mounting bracket for the caliper and the bolts that attach to it. So fundamentally this bolts to the hub and then the caliper bolts into this. So this is kind of like your dog bone or your adapter. And the threads here are an M10 thread, or at least they were. They got all torn out. Now, my suspicion is the bolts that held them in came loose, and at some point, say they were half loose, they've torn out, and the threads were completely stuffed. Pretty much the entire depth of the hole. The threads were almost gone. So I assume it's because the bolts came loose. It may just been that they've just sort of torn free or were over tightened. I don't know exactly. This is aluminium. When you tighten these down, they never really snug nice and firm. There's always that kind of squishiness that you get with aluminium, particularly with this stuff. I don't know why. I'm going to show you how I fixed this. Now, there's still a bit of a chunk out of this one. It's not really a solution to that problem. There's still plenty of meat there, so I'm hoping there's enough. But these threads have been repaired. They're now M10s with a helicoil in there. I'll go and show you how I did it. And with this guy repaired and some fresh bolts, I can now throw this back onto the hub, throw the caliper back onto this guy, and I think that's the worst of the repairs done. I do need 2 new wheels now. Thankfully, I've got a couple of old spares, which I'll use instead. So we'll keep the Storms on the front. I'm going to throw the old spares onto the rear wheels now. hopefully that's it. Car's running and happy again. That caliper does look a little bit worse for wear. I think it's all just superficial damage though. Got lucky with that one because I didn't want to have to try and find a replacement one of those. I'm sure it wouldn't be cheap. All in all, a reasonably successful fix, particularly given the scary circumstances. Thanks for watching.